is Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to our San Diego Pop Culture Podcast. We're your hosts, the Swan and J-Dub, and this is episode 100, Bittersweet Symphony.
Oh yeah.
Tonight we have two special guests to help us out. Please welcome back local promoter and photographer Diego Luna.
What's up?
And local preschool teacher and women's rights activist Miss Emma Duenas.
What is up?
We are missing our fellow co-hosts and DJs Admiral Atlas and Anaris tonight, so this one's for them.
Yeah, I miss you guys.
Tonight we aim to do something a little different as we will be doing a live commentary track for the essential 90s flick Cruel Intentions, starring Reese Witherspoon, Ryan Phillippe, and Buffy herself, Sarah Michelle Gellar. But before we get into that, let's hit them with a little news.
Oh yeah.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
All right, James, what do you got for us?
All right. So Hulu's senior vice president, Craig Erwick, I guess that's his name. Mm-hmm. He went on during an interview. He actually said that Hulu might be interested in picking up Marvel's Daredevil and Punisher and that whole Marvel series.
Oh, okay.
If they can get those rights, I guess.
Okay.
For those characters. I don't know how legally that would go, but he said if it happens, they're more than willing to take on those shows, so they might not be completely dead yet.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I'm almost finished with The Punisher. I have like one more episode left.
It's a good.
You finished it, right?
I didn't finish it. She actually.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Have you seen any of it, Diego?
No, I haven't seen anything of it. No, I kind of want to
start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So you have to. Have you watched any like Daredevil or anything like that?
Yeah, I've watched some of the Daredevil.
Okay.
It's really amazing, man.
Yeah, Daredevil's a good one. What else do I have? So now that that news that was last week about Ben Affleck kind of stepping away from Batman, there's some surprise rumors going around that Robert Pattinson is at the top of the list for Matt Reeves, who's directing the next Batman movie.
I also heard Chris Pratt too.
Chris Pratt, and I think the Warner Brothers is actually pushing. Warner Brothers is pushing Armie Hammer a lot because he's like 6'5", so I guess he's the same height as Ben. A little thinner, but I guess
he's lesser known, which would be what he's got going for him.
Yeah.
Because I would want a Batman that's not so recognizable.
And I think he's like 32, mm-hmm. So he's still young. And I think Ben Affleck is like 45 or something. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on those names?
When you texted me about Robert Pattinson being eyed for it, and I had no idea. I looked into it, and I've always been a big fan of him. Mm-hmm. Despite the whole Twilight thing. Yeah. I think he gets a bad rap because of that. But that guy can act his ass off.
Oh yeah.
In anything he's given, and if you look at him, like in his normal photos, he has this kind of weird, tormented look to him that could really work for Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I would think I heard somebody on another podcast. They said that he should probably put on some weight, which I agree with.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure he could do that. And he's got that new space movie coming out by A24 pretty soon.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I talked about it a couple episodes back, I think. The name escapes me right now, so I'm sorry. But
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
I'll probably remember when I see it. But Emma,
the trailer looks really creepy for that.
For that movie?
Yeah, that space movie. Yeah. For Robert, I saw this video that kind of actually made good arguments for him as Batman, but also that he needed to put on that weight. Chris Pratt, no.
No, that's for sure, no.
I mean, the guy, I love him in Parks and Recs, like that. I love that show, but I don't know. He's changed. He's done other things now, like it's different. What's the other guy? Armie Hammer?
Armie Hammer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who that is?
I know who that is.
Lone
I think
Ranger.
he actually would.
I actually like that movie.
He could be a good fit.
Yeah.
And like Wes said that he's like not that well known. Also,
Yeah.
that it could work.
I know he was in talks to be a Green Lantern too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was rumored at least. Diego, do you think any of those guys can put on the cape and cowl?
I think if anybody, I think the thing is with Batman is that you can play. I think I told you already, Wesley, but you can play. Anybody can play Batman.
Yeah.
It's just hard enough to be Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Because Bruce is a whole different character than Batman. And obviously the only two that actually brought or did justice to Batman was actually Michael Keaton and Christian Bale, which both are, I mean, those two movies they came out in, and then the trilogy for The Dark Knight, which is magnificent. But like I said, I mean, everybody kind of wish Ben Affleck would have stayed, but obviously a lot of backlash with the Justice League movies and the Batman versus Superman movies was it wasn't a fit.
Not only that for him, I think it was a lot of his personal life too.
I was
Dealing
just
with
about to
his
say that
divorce
too.
and,
Yeah.
Alcoholism.
Yeah, and going to rehab on and off. For
On
months.
top of like this huge movie franchise,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's got to be a lot.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, and
especially being Batman.
You could tell the pressure got to him in those movies.
Yeah.
Like you could automatically tell. But you know, we'll see what happens. I know Batman is the most. It's like a Spider-Man. You can't. It's rare when an actor can be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Can I just say, because you brought up Christian Bale, like that guy is so underrated. Like he physically changes his body for
he's
every
for his
role.
roles.
It's a method.
Yeah.
It's like
The Machinist?
mind-blowing. Yeah. Oh my God, that movie. Yes.
Or the more recent Vice.
He gained so much weight for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's unrecognizable.
It'd be Dick Cheney. Is that the Dick Cheney movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. What else? So the newest release of the Aladdin trailer released. I don't know if anyone's.
Oh yeah.
You get your sneak peek of what I guess is supposed to be our genie.
I saw that. I wish I didn't see that.
Yeah, but I saw that. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? I can kind of tell already by the laughter. To me, it looks like horrible CGI.
Yeah. It looks like just like.
They
His
photoshopped his face onto a fake body.
Yeah.
And I hope that it's Disney kind of rushing to try to get the image of the genie out, and then them being like, oh, like this isn't fully finished CGI. So.
No, you don't make excuses for that. All right,
But the movie's coming out in 3 months.
You don't release a teaser that's unfinished. That's That's not good marketing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just leaving yourself open to be shit on by all of these people who love. And that's the thing is we have, since birth, a lot of us have this image of Aladdin engraved in our minds. You know, and it's like this whimsical kind of magical cartoon that's never going to be lived up to
in the live action movie.
Yeah, that's the thing is you've already the odds are already stacked against you, you know. And I just think that they shouldn't have tried to make him look like Will Smith. That's a big fuck up.
Yeah.
To me is like you don't need to have him be the voice, but he doesn't need to look like him like that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Even the voice just kind of like took me out. It's just like
It's too hard to replace Robin Williams, man.
I think it's just like we talk about all the time with Bruce Willis. These actors who have been acting for a while, or who have like Will Smith is always Will Smith. He's never a different person. And I think when he's talking, when he's like, "Oh, you don't know who I am? I'm the genie." Well, it's like, "Oh, that's the Fresh Prince."
Well, I'll say
He even does the Will Smith like kind of like scream when he comes. He's like, "Oh!" when he comes out of the thing, and it's like, "Oh, it's him."
I'll say some good about the trailer. That's the only bad thing
That's not the only bad thing.
About
What didn't you like?
no,
But what else didn't you
Jafar?
like? Yeah, okay, yeah, Jafar does.
Like, how is no one talking about that? I was just like, oh, that looks like some model kid that they
Yeah.
picked up from.
He hasn't done a lot of
The-
acting, that guy who they got. I guess he's only been in a couple of things. So I don't know what they're. I mean, you can't say that they don't know what they were doing because it's Disney and they obviously do backgrounds on people.
But still, it's like Jafar. He's like,
He's supposed to be kind of old.
this
And
Yeah.
old, creepy, sinister guy. And
I would
it's just
think that the villain who was in Iron Man 3, who was the
Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, there you go.
Or the
I
first
think he
villain.
would be a good like Jafar.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, and he's got that ethnic look to
Yeah.
him too. But what I was saying is, none of the trailer bothered me as much as the
genie.
Yeah.
at the end, because that was the cap off. Like, here you go, and it was like, no, dude.
Did you see that? I've seen a bunch of like reviews on the trailer and stuff, and the dislikes is more than the likes. Like the thumbs up is like destroyed
Dramatically lower.
It's crazy.
I remember when we talked about the first teaser that they put out, and we were all like, "Oh my god, it looks
Like,
so
it looked
good!"
fire.
And then I was just like,
Yeah, like hyped.
that
you up
was
for
the
it.
best part,
Yeah.
and then everything's just downhill from there.
Well, okay, watching the new trailer or teaser, Aladdin looked fine to me in this one.
Yeah.
Abu was really
Yeah.
cool.
That was cool.
A lot of the set pieces were really cool. I
Like,
couldn't
you get to see Raja and Princess Jasmine.
Yeah, Jasmine looked fine.
Yeah.
Like her aesthetic was great to me.
Is that a problem? She's too whitewashed.
No, I just thought Jasmine like has like these really like prominent features,
Yeah.
and I felt like that actress didn't really. She was just kind of bland, I guess. But also, it was only like a few.
Like it was like a 1 second
Out,
clip.
like a little glimpse, you know.
Yeah,
but still, like,
All right. No, but I get, and then it goes again. It goes back again to what Wesley was saying. Like, we have an image of what this cartoon. Obviously, one of the biggest ones they made in the '90s and stuff. Besides The Lion King. And I mean, we have this image of all these characters that are now coming to a live action movie.
I think whoever the actor is for Aladdin, I think they nailed him.
Yeah.
Like, I think he looks like
that looks
the
like
real
Aladdin.
version of Aladdin.
Like, if I would go to Disney World
Yeah.
and see the Aladdin show, like,
Yeah,
that would be him.
yeah. But yeah, I guess.
Also, another thing on this: why did they choose to make this movie a movie that's kind of criticized for being having like subtle hints of racism all the way throughout it?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
would they think it's a good like Aladdin wouldn't work as a cartoon now had it been made? So why would they think this is going to work without any backlash? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can watch. There's certain parts in Aladdin that are really, really kind of racist.
Yeah, I get you. Speaking on them doing some more live actions, they're actually in development for Lilo and Stitch.
Really, live action.
Yeah, which I don't know how that's going to work or how that's going to happen, and that's a movie that a lot of people really love too.
Yeah.
Just because it's I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. So that's some interesting news. I thought it was pretty cool too.
can I put something in though, real quick? It's part of something that I want to talk to, but I heard that they're trying to talk about Nightmare Before Christmas, like
Oh yeah, I actually read that. I read that too.
What?
They're trying to make that
Hold
into a
up.
live action.
live action or
Pump the
like
brakes.
animated sequel,
Yeah.
but that it's all just talks and nothing's really happening. But I'm just
It's
like,
I guess they put the thought into who is it, Warner Brothers, or is that Disney?
No, it's Disney.
Yeah, into Disney's head, like what do you guys think? And I guess that's kind of where it's at right now. So they're kind of just talking about it and trying to get concepts. I don't know.
Well, it's not like fucking Tim Burton's doing anything else. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, let's
yeah.
give him something.
Let them do something. But yeah, those are. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do any of those movies. We're gonna see how Aladdin is. I'm probably gonna go see it the first weekend it's out, just to go see it.
I'm probably gonna go see it too.
I hope it's good. I hope they fix Will.
It was just funny that Will was like so intent. Like, no, you haven't seen what I really look like.
I'm blue. Don't worry. I don't look.
I'm blue and mostly CGI, and it's like, no, but you don't match. He does not match.